Hi, Bill Dube here, and a little bit of personal information here. I just completed 8 weeks of intensive treatments for tonsillar cancer, and I should be able to find out sometime in late January if I'm cured or not. It was tonsillar cancer, and I was stage 3 or 4, who knows, but it had already spread to my lymph nodes. And the reason why I'm making this is because I found a few things which helped me along the way. One of the things that they tell you with tonsillar cancer and treatment with radiation and chemotherapy is meticulous oral care. And to do that, I found 2 products that helped me out a lot. One was Enamel Guard from Rite Aid, and that's basically the same thing as Sensodyne, Enamel Guard or something like that. I can't remember, but for sensitive teeth. And midway through my treatments with radiation, yes, my teeth did get sensitive, so this helps. And another helpful thing, because they want you to floss, is I used what type was this? I think this is a silk floss, but I decided to get a little bit better floss, and it's a ribbon floss, and that helps to floss. And plus I used my water pick, which I don't have here to show you, but anyways, water pick and my electronic toothbrush. With the electronic toothbrush, don't bear down because your gums actually get tender from getting all the treatments. Now, for the radiation therapy, it's not showing right now because as both of my doctors, my chemo oncologist and my radiation oncologist, they said, radiation agrees with you. Well, it didn't agree with me that much. But anyways, Eucerin, they have a sensitive one for your skin, and all unscented, water-based, and that's a good one. Now, for the last 8 weeks, I've been basically a vampire as far as the sun goes. So I've been avoiding the sun at all costs because they tell you that you're going to be more sun sensitive. So I figured staying out of the sun works. But if you do go in the sun, 70 sunblock is a good way to go. This and Banana Boat also has a nice sunblock, which is nice. Anything that has more of a titanium base to it, kind of like the stuff, the old lifeguards, the white stuff, that's much better than the PABA A and B, I think it's called, the sunblock that they use now. I had, and they use this extensively for tonsillar cancer. They use what's called cisplatin chemotherapy. I had already had tinnitus before going into it, and it actually made me lose hearing, and which some of it might come back, and it increased the volume, to me, perceived volume of my tinnitus by about 4-fold. So I have a really loud ringing in my ears now, and I wasn't told that going into the therapy and everything that any loss of hearing or knockdown of my hearing would be recoverable. And my last trip to my chemotherapy oncologist, he said that he anticipates that some of the ringing might go away. If it is, that's great. If it doesn't, I'll just live with it. But cisplatin also, I tolerated it okay. I never really got fully on sick, but through the whole treatment, I felt nauseous. So basically, Tums works well. These are Equate, which is similar to Tums. And one of the biggest finds I had was about 10 days before the end of my treatment, and 35 days of radiation therapy and 2 days of chemotherapy. I refused my last chemotherapy because basically if my tinnitus was to get any louder, I told my doctor that I'd be banging my head against the wall. So he agreed with me, and then he tells me that well, that last dose really doesn't give you that much of a more chance of being cancer-free. So we went without it. This is one of the biggest finds. Aloe vera drink. Any kind of aloe vera drink that has both the aloe vera gel and this is Aloe King, and this is good. There's one that Trader Joe's has that is 100% organic. So that's pretty much it. I find out with a PET scan in I think 7th of January if I'm cancer free, and hopefully I will be. But in the meantime, I'm just sharing this so that other people out there can have some of the aids that were available to me. Now, of course, you want the aid of friends. My girlfriend basically helped me out tremendously in the fact that she forced me to start eating instead of taking the Ensure. Luckily, throughout all of this, I've been able to swallow the Ensure and maintain my health. And now I'm back on the solid foods and Ensure. One of the side effects of both chemotherapy and the radiation is the fact that you have your taste is severely altered. At one point in the therapy, even water basically tasted like poison, and it made it very difficult to drink. But you have to think of both water and solid foods as your medicine. So if you are going through cancer, everybody's cancer is different, and God bless, and thank you very much. Have a great day.